Hello there and welcome. Mark Castillo here. Welcome to Mark Castillo's Freedom Breakthrough YouTube channel. This video is designed for network marketers and entrepreneurs to help revamp your mindset and to learn marketing tactics that can help you to start generating leads, thus potentially leading to an increase in sales. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss beats on the latest up-to-date information. In today's video, I want to share with you the YouTube algorithm change in 2019. If you take the time to listen with intent and understand what I'm about to share with you, you'll be able to know what you need to focus on in order to grow your YouTube channel and how to have the algorithm in your favor. So earlier today, I got a question that came in from Lucas, and what he asked me was, what can you recommend focusing on since the YouTube algorithm is changing once again? Lucas, that is a very good question, and the thing that you got to understand about YouTube, whether you're just starting out building a YouTube channel for video marketing, or you've been at it for a while like I have, maybe even longer, building a YouTube channel around video marketing, what you got to understand is the YouTube algorithm seems like it's always constantly changing. And they just recently made a change where it's not about publishing quality videos anymore as much as we'd like to think it is. It's more about publishing videos that an audience will click on. In other words, your click-through rate or your CTR. Because the viewing audience is what will ultimately decide which videos will win the click. And here's some examples of some YouTube creators that have been getting a lot of views in the past, but now their views are starting to dwindle. Healthy Recipe Channel comments, I have gone from getting 16,000 to 20,000 views per day a couple months ago to now from 3,500 to 5,000 views per day. Incredibly frustrating. Fresh 410 writes, YouTube algorithm is messing up my channel because I had 300 plus views and they took it all away. Structure Planet writes, I used to have 700 views or more a day regularly. Now it's down to 200 a day within a month or less. That's proof that goes to show that the YouTube algorithm is changing once again. And they came up with this new feature on YouTube called the YouTube Studio, which you can look in when you log into your YouTube channel, and you can look it on, by clicking on the YouTube Studio tab. If you go on Analytics, and you look at the real-time report, you'll notice that you'll see the watch time funnel. And the key to understanding how the YouTube algorithm works right now is by understanding how the watch time funnel works. So this is pulled from impressions and how they led to watch time. This funnel depicts how many times a thumbnail was shown to viewers on YouTube, impressions, how frequently those thumbnails resulted in a view, click-through rate, and how those views ultimately led to watch time. So there's three things that you gotta factor in when it comes to being successful on YouTube. Your impressions, in other words, your thumbnail, and your click-through rate, also having compelling titles that will entice a viewer to click on your video, and also your watch time. How long have these viewers stayed on your video and watched it all the way through, or did they stop midway or whatnot, your average view duration. So knowing all those things, what's the solution to all this? Well, what you got to understand here is, by the way, I'm not saying don't focus on creating quality content anymore. That's not what I'm saying here. In fact, what YouTube recommends that you do not do, and they outline this in here, avoid trying to increase your CTR using thumbnails or titles that are clickbait. And you're probably well aware of what clickbait is. Basically, titles that have nothing to do with the content itself, or thumbnails that have nothing to do with the content itself. You probably might have heard this thing that happened before with YouTube reply girls. And basically, these would be like these, seductive, attractive looking ladies that have their boobs showing out, and then they would be winning these clicks and getting the views, but their average view duration would be so low, and it wouldn't mirror the algorithm. So YouTube actually changed that, and now they can detect whether your videos are being clickbait or not. Here's the thing. Yes, you gotta focus on creating quality videos, but now it's not just about that. It's not about producing quality videos anymore. It's about getting more strategic in how you market those videos. In other words, you've got to get really good at making your thumbnails, and you also got to get good at making compelling titles as well. And a solution that I have for you, a way that you can do this, in fact, this is probably the easiest way that you can do this, is going out and study your competitors in your niche. Particularly study their thumbnails and their titles. Like, for example, for me, like, my niche is network marketers and entrepreneurs, like I mentioned in all my videos pretty much. That's my target audience. So knowing my niche, knowing my target audience, I have to figure out what kinds of problems they have in that marketplace. Then I've got to do my keyword research, and then doing my keyword research and looking up content that's being searched for on YouTube, I can figure out who my competitors are and look at their channel, look at how they've been doing their thumbnails, how they've been writing their titles, and I can model after that. And notice what I said here. I meant modeling. I did not say copy exactly what they're doing. Model after what works. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. You want to find out who your competitors are in your niche, look at how they're doing their thumbnails, and look at how they're writing their titles. Because if their videos are getting ranked on the YouTube search engine when you search for a particular keyword term, it would make sense to model after that and do the same, right? I'm not saying go ahead and copy exactly what they're doing, but mirror the kind of style that they've got going on and learn how to make it your own with your thumbnails, and learn how to create more compelling titles that will get your viewers to click on your video. But you also got to make sure your thumbnail and your titles are relevant to the video content itself, because you can have a great quality thumbnail, you can have a great quality title, a very compelling title, I should say, but if the video content, the video quality itself isn't that great, or it's got nothing to do with your title and your thumbnail, well, then it's going to be useless, and the YouTube algorithm is going to pick up on that. And you might be sitting here thinking, well, you know what? I struggle with coming up with how to, make better YouTube titles. Here's an easy thing. Well, here's something to think about. I want you to look at it from the audience's perspective. In fact, a good example is look at the news. They make great headlines. Or how about look at some of the most popular videos out there on YouTube. Look at the videos that make you want to click. Notice how they worded their title. And then you can get an idea from that. And there can be so much inspiration that you can get as to how you can create your titles. So study your competitors in your niche. Focus on bettering how to create better thumbnails and how to create more compelling titles so that you have a better chance at winning the clicks on your videos, so that you can rank in the YouTube search engine and you can have the algorithm in your favor. So Lucas, I trust that answers your question, and there you have it. Now you know what you need to do in order to have the algorithm in your favor, and I trust you got value out of this video. And remember, I'm not saying neglect making quality content videos, but be more strategic in how you're marketing those videos, and be more aware of the click-through rate, and focus on making better thumbnails and better compelling titles. If you enjoyed this video, click on the link below. It'll drive you to a page. Put your name and email in there to get the free information on how you can start the journey just like I have. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can get all the latest videos that I will be doing coming your way very soon. With all that said, my name is Mark Castillo. See you on the next video real soon. Take care and see you around.